Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Ian is Weird. So today I'm gonna go through my crochet stitch dictionary. I'm going to have Chat GPT pick the stitch that I do, and we're gonna find a project to do with it. So it should be pretty fun. There are a lot of cool looking stitches here, so I'm really excited to try this. So it has the directory of stitches right here. They start with single crochet on page 34. So I'm doing pick a number between 34 and let's look through all these. Oh my gosh, they look so amazing. Oh my gosh. Is this, yeah, okay, so this is the last one 185. 185. Okay, so I'm having Chat GPT pick the number. Okay, and uh, I have the ad version because, of course, I am cheap. uh, where, where's my answer? Where did it go? It says I can skip it. Why can't I skip it? Okay, there's so many cute looking, and like the colors are just like everything. Oh my god, a beaded loop. Oh my gosh, that is getting my loins going, even though I'm holding my sternum. Okay, how many X's do I have? The number I picked is 97. Okay, so this probably will be in between like two, and I'll pick the one that it's going over in 97. So the one that we, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So this is the Zig Zag Popcorn. Oh my gosh, this looks so exciting. Okay, so let's go to page 97. I'm super excited. If you can't tell, I'm like, where are the page numbers? I just see stitches. Okay, so that's 68. Okay, that's 106. I can find pages. Believe me. Zigzag lozenge? That sounds like something you put in your throat. Okay, so I picked 97, or it picked 97. Wow, that is beautiful. Okay, so this book is really cool. So it shows you a picture of what the stitch looks like. It shows you the graph, if you can read those. I'm trying to learn. It's a process. And then it shows you step by step how to do it in theory. So it has the multiple. So it's 10 stitches plus 1 plus 4 for the foundation chain. What does that mean? Okay, so like I could do 30 plus 1 plus 4. Is that right? Um that seems a little confusing to me, but okie dokie. So this looks like a popcorn stitch that also has kind of like V meshes like between it. It's pretty cool looking. Um, every time so this has it in an orange color, and it's kind of giving me um like pumpkin patch like vibes. So we could do I saw this stitch where it was like orange, yellow, and white pumpkins, and this would be really cool to do that with. um uh so I don't know. Okay, well, let's see how the color change works. Oh, the color change would be easy. I think. So let's see. So it's gonna be very like meshy. So I don't like feel like a hat would be best for it. I feel like, okay, if I want to do pumpkins, but like it doesn't have like the tops. I guess it does have the top of the pumpkin, but like you would have to change colors just for like two stitches and change back. So not really. Here, we'll take this off of you, baby. I know that you get annoyed with that. Um, let us see. So, what would this be cool for? I'm gonna have to think about this. But these, wait, am I on the right page? 97. Okay, yeah, I am. It says 91 because it's the 91st stitch, but it was like, I'm supposed to be on 97, so I was like, am I on the wrong fucking page the whole time? So yes, so I'm also gonna try to like learn how to read the diagrams, so it's a little bit easier, but I can't quite figure out what I want to do with uh, with this. Yeah, so it's interesting. It's like, oh well, you've read how to do a popcorn stitch, so we're just gonna put popcorn here, but you have to go back to find popcorn. So that's, it says special stitch. Reinsert. Secure popcorn. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out this book because I'm interested but a little overwhelmed. So let's see what we can make. Okay, so I'm gonna rip this out for no reason. It's definitely not the stitch that I tried to do just now and didn't do right, so the count's wrong. Like, no, it's definitely not that. So like, don't think that. I'm using my Red Heart Super Saver and the color Mexicana, and so we are going to start our Zig Zag Popcorn Stitch. So the multiple is 10 stitches plus 1 and then plus 4 for the foundation chain. So the problem that I maybe encountered when I maybe tried this before is that I didn't have the proper number of chains left at the end. So I am trying to figure out how exactly they wanted me to do this. So I'm actually gonna, I should have done this off camera, so sorry about this, but I'm gonna count the chains in the diagram and see if that gives me some insight as to what I am doing wrong, because it might have something to do with this like +1 +4 situation. So let's see, so there's 4, 8, 12, sorry, my brain stops working, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so that's 20 plus 5. Okay, so that makes sense. So like, so 35, which is 3 times 10, plus 1, should be the key, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's our multiple of 10. And then we add 1. And then we add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, before I get started in working, I do want to mention my hook size. So usually with amigurumi, I use 4mm for my hook size. And I know Bag-A-Day tends to use a 6mm. That's her kind of go-to hook. So I'm going to split the difference and go for a 5mm hook. And we'll see how well that works, because I don't want to do it too big and too loose without kind of seeing how the popcorn stitches look with this size. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 single crochet in the 9th chain from the hook. So I'm like really nervous about counting chains now because I counted the wrong amount of chains before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6. Your chain, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1 single crochet in the 9th chain from the hook. So we're going to squeeze in there and we're going to pull out a loop, and then we're going to yarn our and pull through. And then in the next 2 stitches, we're going to do a single crochet. So in these 3, we go like this. And so now here is the start of the repeat throughout the rest of the chain. So we're going to chain 3, 3. We are going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into the 4th, and we're going to do 5 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had never done a popcorn stitch before, and when I maybe did it last time, I was very nervous. It was very foreign to me. So you want to pull up your yarn a little bit so that it doesn't immediately come out when you pull your hook out like that. Then you're going to go into, you're going to find your first double crochet that you did. You're going to go into the back loop only. You're going to take your hook through there. You're going to take that working loop or the live loop, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to pull that loop through that stitch. So it's going to create this nice little popcorn situation for you. Then you're going to tighten that up, and then you're going to do 3 chains, and you are going to skip 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to go into that 4th, and you're going to do a single crochet, and you're going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So just like that. This is our first popcorn. So we are going to be doing popcorn stitches on each row, and they have a front and a back. So if you look at the back, they're very caved in. So some of these stitches on the rows that we have them backwards, we're going to have to manually flip them so that they face the right direction. When you make them, they are facing the correct direction. So just something to consider. You could do it every other if you wanted to not have to worry about that. I don't know. I'm just making up shit now. Okay, so then we're gonna do 3 chains again. We're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to place another set of double crochets. So we're going to do 5 double crochets into the same chain. Sorry for any background noise you hear. My dad is actually losing his hearing and is not doing anything about it other than making other people suffer. I love my dad, so don't get it twisted, but it is rough because it is loud. Okay, so not my business. Anyway, so we pull up after that 5th double crochet. We go and we find that first double crochet. We go into the back loop only, and then I kind of caught a little bit of the other thing, so I went back in. And then that working loop, nope, that rhymed, didn't mean to, and we're going to pull that nice and tight. And so then we're going to chain 3. We're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to, I just don't understand how this works. Okay. So then we're gonna do 3 single crochets, 1 in each of the next 3. So something is amiss because I keep ending up with the wrong amount of stitches at the end. So it says I'm supposed to have 4. I mean, this isn't a stitch, right? It's a no, I guess it is a stitch. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay. Please disregard any idiocracy from me. Okay, so until we get to the last 4 chains. So once we have our last 4 chains in our work, so this is what it looks like so far. Pretty cute. I don't know if this is the best stitch for multicolored or variegated yarn because it just kind of muddies up the waters. I think it would be really cute just to have a solid little puff there, so or popcorn there. So do with that what you may. But when I work it up in a project, I will probably use the solid color. I mean, might use multiple solid colors, but I'll still use the solid color. So anyways, so we're gonna chain up 3, 2, 3, and then let's see, we are going to do 1 double crochet in the last stitch. I don't know why I ended up with like the wrong number last time. I also feel like maybe this is the slip stitch. I don't know. Something feels wrong to me, but I can't quite put my finger on it, so I'm not an expert here. This is realistic pattern working. So so we are going to turn our work, and we are going to chain 1, and we are going to place a single crochet in the first double crochet. So right here we're going to do a single crochet just like that. And so this is in the repeat section. We're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 3 arch. So that means that, okay, so if you look at the top of your popcorn stitch, there's obviously like a bigger stitch where you did the whole take your hook out, put your hook back in, pull it through, blah, blah, blah. So there's that stitch, and then there's a stitch on either side. So that is considered the arch that we are looking for. So we're going to place single crochets in those 3. So so place a single crochet here, place a single crochet directly over, I don't want to catch that thread, and in the next chain, I'm kind of like spreading things open to make sure I'm pulling the right thing. Make sure you're not keeping your chains too tight, otherwise this will be really frustrating to do. So I kind of have like a weird, I feel like this looks a little strange right here. I guess what we did was okay, so this is the double crochet that we did in the fourth stitch, right? I don't know. This is okay. We'll see how this works out. This is really confusing to me. Oh, great! A more advanced stitch than I'm good at. Okay, great. Party. Okay, so then we're gonna chain 3. Remember, keep those chains at a reasonable tension, and then let's see. So chain 3, and then it says 1 popcorn stitch in the second of the next 3 stitches. Okay, so if you recall, we did 3 single crochets, so we're gonna go into the middle one and we're gonna do 5 double crochets. So just like this. Sorry, my secrets are being spilled. Okay, so we're doing those 5 double crochets. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm doing the 5th one right here. Okay, so I pull up the yarn a little bit. 2 inches is fine. Something like that, just to kind of keep it from slipping out while you're doing this step. So you go in the back loop only of the first double crochet. You grab that live yarn and you tighten it, pull through, do all the things, and you end up with a popcorn stitch just like that. Now again, you can see that these stitches are backwards, so at the end of the work we'll just flip them all the same direction, and that'll probably be the easiest way to do it. And then we want to chain 3, and we want to do the 3 single crochets into the arch. So the middle stitch is the one directly over the popcorn stitch, and then the stitches around it, the single stitches around it are going to be where we place those other single crochets. So single crochet there, single crochet directly over the popcorn stitch, and then in the next chain, it's a little twisted right here, so we're gonna untwist it. And this is where starting a project with different with variegated yarn is really helpful, because it's helping me to see like where the actual stitch I need to go into is. I think it would be a lot harder if it was just a solid color, but I still can't get into this fucking stitch, so I'm gonna check it from the back and just go through that way. Good God, it won't let me go, please. Okay. Stitch is tight. Okay. And 3 stitches right there. So let's see what it says. So okay, did I do something wrong? One single crochet and next chain 3 arch. Okay, so am I not supposed to do that? It's showing that I'm supposed to do that, right? Yeah, I am. So I don't know what it's getting so fussed up about. Okay, because I'm looking at the diagram and it's showing that that's right. So get off my case, please, and thank you. Okay, so okay, so what do I Do I do a popcorn stitch here too? I think I do. So I'm gonna chain 3. See, I'm learning with you all. We're learning together, and it's a process, but it's a fun process. So we're gonna go into the second single crochet that we did with the 3 of the 3, and we're gonna put 5 doubles up in there. So we're gonna create a little popcorn stitch right there. I love when you can just hear my wrist like crack with reckless abandon. Okay, so now I have my 5, pull up about 2 inches and pull out, and then go in the first double crochet, back loop only, boop, 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 grab the working loop and pull through. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. So this is what it looks like. They're not all turned the same way, so don't worry about that just yet. Like I said, we're gonna wait till we get to the end of our project, but it looks good. It's got a lot of stretch, and I'm trying to figure out like what would be the best application of this. I think I have an idea, but I'm gonna keep playing around with it because I like, you know, keeping things spicy, keeping things interesting. Okay, so next, now that we've done our popcorn stitch, we are going to we're going to do we're going to do 3 chains. Okay, and then it says 1 single crochet in the 6th and 7th of the chain 9 turn. So this is super annoying. I wish it was just easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna put it right here, a single crochet, and we're gonna put it right next to it, so that's 6 and 7. You're gonna count from the bottom, the bottom of the 3 single crochets that you did. You're gonna count up from there. You're not gonna count up from the next layer, just so you know. Okay, so this is our second row completed. I think it looks really great. The colors are really fun, even though like I don't think they highlight the stitch that much. So let's get on to the next row. So the next row we are going to chain 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and I was supposed to turn before that, sorry. Oopsie, let's pretend that I didn't do that. Okay, so this counts as 1 double crochet and 3 chains. And we're gonna put one single crochet in next chain 3 arch. So we're gonna look at that stitch that's directly over our popcorn stitch, and then we're gonna go on each of the stitches beside it. So we're gonna put single crochets there. It gets a lot easier once you have done a couple rows. So we've done that, and we're gonna chain 3. And wait, did I do that right? I thought I did that right. I read it. One single... Okay, now I'm confused as fuck. Okay. Alright, 3 chain 3, and then it says I'm supposed to have chains here, but it feels like I don't. What in the Sam Hill? Okay, so it says I'm supposed to go ahead and put a popcorn here. Just pulling more yarn. So yeah, this feels weird. This doesn't feel right. Okay, so there's 5 right there. Pull up and then go into the first double crochet, grab that little sucker and pull it to you. Okay, I guess that's right. Yeah. It just felt weird. There's a lot of things that feel weird about this. Okay. Then you chain, and then you're gonna do your single crochets over the arch of the popcorn, and then you're gonna chain 3, and you're going to do your popcorn stitch into the one directly over the other popcorn stitch. Okay, this is starting to feel a little bit more natural, a little bit more like, okay, you're not bucking up terribly. That's pretty cool. So I've got 4 right here, and I need 5. So there we go. And then pull up, pull out, and go through the first double crochet, back loop only, and we're going to pull that through. So let's see, how do we end this sucker? Because like I'm really confused about what's happening here. This is very confusing. Like, is this supposed to be like flat, or what happened here? What atrocities have I done to deserve this? Okay, so and chain 3. Okay, well, we know we're gonna chain 3. Okay, and then so let's see, repeat, ending at the thing, chain 3, 1 double crochet in the last single crochet. Okay, so here are my single crochets right here. So we're gonna just do a single crochet right there. So now we have, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep on repeating rows 2 and 3. And so it's a 2-row repeat. And if you want to make it look real nice and fancy, you can flip your popcorn stitches all facing the same direction. It's actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it and you stop doubting everything that you've ever known in life. Like I said, I wouldn't really I mean, like, this yarn is always pretty, so like I'm always gonna say like it's a pretty yarn, but I think it would be more impactful if you had a solid color. I think this would look really great with tweed. I feel like I whistled when I said tweed. I was like, tweed. Really great with tweed or flex or anything like that. Anything heathered. I think would be really nice with this stitch. So I think I know what I'm gonna make with this bag. I think I gave it away. I think I know what I'm gonna make with this stitch. So I'm gonna pick my yarn and we can get started on that. So I took this pattern and thought it would be great for like a market bag or a book bag, like just, you know, carrying like a book around. And so I made this Japanese knot bag, and they're really easy to make. You can make just a strip of type of any type of stitch. I used the Zig Zag Popcorn Stitch, and I puffed up all my popcorns because half of them are facing the wrong way. So I puffed up all my popcorns, and I am obsessed with this bag. It's so cute. So I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Oh, I can't do it because I'm stupid. Sorry. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's weird. Making it weird. So you pull that handle through, very easy, much easier with two hands, but you know, whatever. And then it just looks so cute, and it can hold a book or two, or a couple things, your phone. It does have holes in it, so anything like keys or something, I'd be a little afraid that they would slip through, and you know, any pens or things like that. I'd be afraid they'd slip through this pattern, but oh my gosh, this pattern, the texture is amazing. I love the colors. I used black from Red Heart. Any black will do. This is a 4-weight yarn. All of it is 4-weight. And then this is bright orange from Big Twist Value. And it's very, very soft, very easy to work with. I wrote up instructions, and I actually put them on Etsy if you want to learn how to do this stitch and this bag. It's very adjustable. You can just change the multiples, and that will be how you do this. Yeah, see my Etsy in the back. But yeah, so this is what I ended up doing with the stitch. I'm really happy with it. It's not really what I planned, but it's really cool. I wish it was a little bit bigger, but next time. So here's my Halloweeny bag. I used a size J hook. I moved up a hook size from my test, and I feel like it really just let the popcorns just pop. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed the stitch, whatever this is, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.